share, subscribe.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy HWK Jockey coming at you guys with another Maximize Your Potential video. As you can see, today we are focusing on none other than Doctor Strange, the Eye of Agamotto. Now, quick disclaimer before we get started, these videos just focus on button inputs. They don't go into advanced stick settings. They don't go into input dead zones, nothing like that. Someone's gonna have to teach me how to what all this means because I'm a simple gamer. So this is about as far as my creativity goes. A lot of times I just feel like button inputs could be a little bit better, at least for me personally. So that's why I'm here to share with you guys, so you minimize your finger movements and you maximize, you know what I'm saying, the output of what you're doing. And I know that's exactly why y'all here for. You're here to change up your controls so you can use these characters better. That's why I'm here to help you, so let's get it. So for Strange's first move, we have the Cloak of Levitation. I have that as R1, pretty, you know, self-explanatory. I use X to ascend, L1 to descend, you know what I'm saying? Something that you want to use to escape and whatnot, and you can just easily, like easily, you know what I'm saying, just press R1. Well, it's on a cooldown right now, but you can just easily, boom, press R1 and get out of there, you know what I'm saying? Use your shield. The best shield in video game history. Oh my gosh. So go ahead and use your shield, get out of there whenever you need to, but R1 is pretty simple to me. You just press it, boom, now I'm floating away from you. What you gonna do about it? Now for his next move, we have the Maelstrom of Madness. That's this move right here where if you hold it for too long, he's gonna like start to lose health or whatever. So yeah, that's just the click. I have that as a click of the right stick. Pretty self-explanatory, and it's something that you want to use pretty often because as you're, you know what I'm saying, literally throwing these magic bolts into people's eyeballs, you want to like pop that off immediately, you know what I'm saying, and then get back into it because, you know, it'll refill again. I don't really play Doctor Strange that much because I don't know, it's something about him. I can't really get right with him, but one day I'm gonna learn him. I think it's really this primary attack, but yeah, it's pretty simple, you know what I'm saying? At least for me, I like the idea of doing that, and just using it over and over again. I don't know, something about that. It just makes sense. Clicking the right stick to me, it just makes sense, you know. So that's how I have it. Next, we have the Pentagram of Faralaw. Hopefully, they didn't put a curse on me, but that's just his portal. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, brother, that's just his portal. So you know what I'm saying? You want to just use that as necessary. You get creative with it, but I have that as triangle. Pretty good. I think actually that's the original input, triangle. It just makes sense because, like I said, that's not really something that you're using all that often. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really matter. You know, I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter, but like triangle, I feel like is a good input for that because you're not really. I don't really use the buttons in this game. I more so just use like the triggers, L1, R1, the sticks. I'm not really using well, I'm on PlayStation right now, so I'm not using the letters, or if I'm on Xbox, I'm not using X, A, B, or Y. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really only using the bumpers and the triggers. So triangle for that makes sense. I'm pretty sure that's the original control, so that's how it's gonna stay. And speaking of original controls, the Shield of Seraphim. Oh man, please God, forgive me for these words that I'm saying. I don't know what they mean. That's just his shield, the best shield in video game history. You know, but who's bragging? Who's counting? That's L2. It makes sense. You're gonna be using this a lot, so you want to hold that L2 up. That's what's gonna protect your team from all the ults. That's what's gonna stop people from attacking you. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be using that as much as possible. So holding the left stick for that makes a lot of sense. Just because it's very easy to access, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, my index fingers are always resting on the left trigger and the right trigger. So if there's a character where I'm going to be using his shield almost all the time, yeah, it makes sense for it to be right there where it originally was. So I would not change that if I were you. But yeah, man, that's it for Doctor Strange controls. Like I said, if you love Strange, then I don't really have to convince you to start playing him. He's a very, very useful character. Very useful character. Like he's a character that I like to ban because I hate that shield so much. It's just so hard. He has, what is that? What's the math on that? 1500 health, pretty much. And if he gets a team up, then that's 1600 health. You know what I'm saying? So, and his team up with Wanda is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. His difficulty is only 2, but for whatever reason, I just cannot get right with him. I'm pretty sure it's his primary attack. I'm probably just not patient enough, but I miss a lot of my shots with it. So I think that's the main reason why I don't like using him. But that shield is just so great. it's always good to have a Doctor Strange on your team. That's never bad. At least for me, I like Doctor Strange's. I feel like these controls really bring out the best in him. I didn't change too much, but just enough to make him a little bit easier to maneuver around, at least for me. But it's your boy HWK Jockey. I appreciate y'all for coming out, watching this video, man. Every single view helps. It makes me feel better about myself. So you keep on doing that. You keep on watching these videos. And remember that LCSS and FCA, that's focus, conquer, and accomplish. I'm out. Peace.